Kaitlin Monte, Miss New York 2011. And now,
ended up being the one who was penalized for it and has become the person who stands up against so many people in her school who are aggressors, so often taking detentions for what was right and not letting the system tell her how someone should be treated and when to ignore it. And she and I have worked together on several events, and she has really gone above and beyond what most young people do. She's a brilliant musical artist, and she has used her music not only at charitable events all over Rochester, where I've seen her, but she's written songs about bullying and uses her music as a way to express and help communicate with other students who are going through similar issues. So if I could please invite Tivoli Skye up here on stage with me.
Oh my God. It's really... Oh my God.
Tivoli, I want you to know that tonight you're the recipient of the inaugural anti-bullying scholarship from the Miss New York organization in the amount of $1,000 for the incredible work that you do and the commitment that you've had to the Rochester area. And in all my years that it took for me to finally find the strength I have to fight and make the impact I have at your age, going into your senior year, to be making the impact you have and to have lost so much and yet have gained so much in your own strength. I am so proud of you, and thank you so much for being here tonight.
Oh my God.
I want to thank everyone, Tivoli's mom, and I want to thank the Miss New York organization and Golden Eagle, and of course all of the donors who over the past few weeks who have helped me build this out. And I look forward to being able to grow this and help as many young leaders as possible to help me build out my upstander army of young people who are standing up for what is right and for treating each other right. So thank you all so much for being part of this year and letting me make that impact.
Oh my God.
You know, that makes sure we finally pass comprehensive legislation in the state of New York, and more importantly, that the young people around our great state of New York who aren't feeling very good about themselves because of constant bullying or anything else have a role model like Kaitlin Monte.
That's great.
So, one of the great things that I get to do as a state senator is proclaim days. So this week in Albany, we proclaimed June 16th, 2012, all over the state of New York as Kaitlin Monte Day.
If you haven't read the program book, please do, because the only person I have to thank is everyone in the audience and every single student, every single teacher, every single police officer, and every single person in this state who has participated in this with me. I didn't accomplish anything we did, so thank you. I set out with a mission, but this had nothing to do with me. This had to do with thousands of people and something they wanted to do, and all I was a catalyst. So thank you to every single person who's here and facilitating that chance for the next woman, and every single person who does this for people in their own lives every day. Thank you. And girls, good luck, and I hope you know that it doesn't take a crown to do what we just did, and you guys can keep going, and every single person in the audience, you don't need a crown to be Miss America. Winning is one thing, being is another, so please find your Miss America and have fun with it. Thank you.
thank you, Kaitlin.
Senator Rollback.
Sorry, Tivoli, I rehearsed this. Still didn't do it right. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful song. You will remember.
I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my
was a good place to set up after all.
Stop these phantoms in my mind and say you changed, but I still love you. Can't be perfect, I'm trying my best. I'm who I am, so take me and leave me to rest. I'm sorry, just love me for me. So just sit beside me, please, 'cause I need to understand. Real love is like without the end can words a man. So just sit around with me, we'll change the world together as well. And love just like each other.
Mostly Tivoli Skye for making this event to stand up and stand out.
I do work for County Executive Maggie Brooks, and on March 20th she's actually going to introduce a 7-point plan within Monroe County to prevent bullying. So just tell us, but Tony is a former NFL player. You'll be able to see from the size when he comes up here.
23% of students that were bullied said the teachers only did something about a quarter of the time. The other 75% teachers did nothing.
Son actually came up with that. It's a fundraiser that we do to raise money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And our first annual was last year, and Marilee was my wife.
I'm a lawyer, I practice in this community, and in the course of my work, I see lots of abuses of power. And that's what bullying really is.
Who and what makes each of them themselves, and how to stand up for themselves and really create what they want. I work directly with the teens.
She's written a song that's really important to her, and she's going to actually have an event in March at a local coffee shop that she often plays at in regards to bullying, violence prevention, suicide prevention. And there's a bunch of people from the community coming, and they're going to bring information, and they're going to raise awareness, and Tivoli's going to play music, and there's three other music groups coming. So it's going to be a really nice evening of awareness. But I asked her to come and play the song she wrote about being bullied.
Does it look like I can? No.
One, two, three.
Try to look important, John, will you?
He does look important.
He always looks important.
Hey, wait, let's get the
And here comes the sun. And then we will have a song. And then we will launch the balloons. So that's our agenda.
And here is Senator Rowland.
Able to grow this and help as many young leaders as possible to help me build out my upstander army of young people who are standing up for what is right and for treating each other right. So thank you all so much for being part of this year and letting me make that impact.
Oh my God.
In your own strength, I'm so proud of you, and thank you so much for being here tonight.
Oh my God. So funny.